Are you living the life of your dreams, or are you letting life happen to you? Most people are sleepwalking through their lives. They're going through the motions day after day, never really stepping up and becoming the hero of their own story. These 5 habits are silently destroying your life, holding you back from the success and happiness you deserve. You ready to unlock your full potential? Then let's dive in. Welcome to Future Mind. Let's talk about procrastination. We've all been there, right? Putting things off until the last minute, telling ourselves we'll do it tomorrow. But here's the thing. Tomorrow never comes. Procrastination is not just about laziness, it's about fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. It's easier to stay stuck in our comfort zones, even if those comfort zones are filled with stress and regret. You know that feeling when you hit the snooze button one too many times and now you're running late for work? That's procrastination in action. Or how about when you scroll through social media for hours instead of working on that important project? Procrastination is a thief. It steals your time, your energy, and ultimately, your potential. Every time you procrastinate, you're making a choice. You're choosing instant gratification over long-term fulfillment. You're choosing to stay stuck instead of moving forward. Think about a goal you've been putting off. Maybe it's starting a business, writing a book, or learning a new skill. What's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it overwhelm? Whatever it is, you can overcome it. It's time to take control of your life and start creating the future you deserve. And the first step is to break free from the chains of procrastination. One powerful technique to combat procrastination is called chunking. Break down that overwhelming task into smaller, more manageable steps. Instead of thinking about writing an entire book, focus on writing just 1 page today. Instead of cleaning the whole house, start with just 1 room. See? Small steps lead to big results. Another powerful tool is setting deadlines. Deadlines create urgency and accountability. Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you is critical. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape your beliefs, your actions, and ultimately, your reality. If you're constantly bombarded by negative thoughts, it's like having a poison drip feeding into your mind, slowly but surely eroding your potential. Negative thinking can spiral into a vicious cycle, leading to anxiety, depression, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, and the first thought that pops into your head is, "I'm going to have a terrible day." Sound familiar? What happens next? You stumble through your morning, feeling defeated before you've even started. You expect the worst, and guess what? You often find it. Negative thinking can manifest in countless insidious ways. Maybe you're constantly comparing yourself to others, focusing on your perceived flaws and shortcomings. Or perhaps you're plagued by self-doubt, questioning your abilities and undermining your own success. This is not about being a realist. It's about recognizing when your inner voice has become a toxic bully, holding you back from your true potential. The good news is that you don't have to let negative thoughts control your life. You have the power to rewire your brain and cultivate a more positive mindset. One powerful technique is called thought replacement. Whenever you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, immediately replace it with a positive affirmation. For example, instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I am capable and I will find a way." It may sound simple, but over time, this practice can have a profound impact on your thought patterns and your overall well-being. Another powerful tool is mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present in this moment, without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. Chapter 3. Poor financial habits. Living in denial, drowning in debt. Let's talk about money. It's a topic that makes many people uncomfortable, but it's essential to your overall well-being. Poor financial habits can create enormous stress, strain relationships, and limit your options in life. Ignoring your finances doesn't make them go away. It just makes the problem worse. Are you living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worried about making ends meet? Do you dread opening your credit card bills? You're not alone. Millions of people are struggling with debt and financial insecurity, but it doesn't have to be this way. One of the most common financial traps is reckless spending. It's easy to fall into the trap of instant gratification, buying things we don't need with money we don't have. But those impulse purchases can add up quickly, leaving you with a mountain of debt and a sense of regret. Another culprit is the lack of a budget. If you don't know where your money is going, it's impossible to make informed decisions about your finances. A budget doesn't have to be restrictive. It's simply a plan for your money. It allows you to track your income and expenses, identify areas where you can cut back, and prioritize your financial goals. Chapter 4. Toxic relationships, the emotional vampires draining your soul. We are social creatures, hardwired for connection. But sometimes, the relationships we hold closest to our hearts can become the very things that hold us back in life. Toxic relationships can take many forms, from romantic partnerships to friendships to family dynamics. They are characterized by negativity, control, manipulation, and a lack of mutual respect. Imagine a relationship where you constantly feel drained, belittled, or unappreciated. You walk on eggshells, afraid to speak your truth or express your needs. Your self-esteem erodes, replaced by self-doubt and a nagging sense that you're not good enough. This is the insidious nature of a toxic relationship. It slowly chips away at your spirit, leaving you feeling depleted and unworthy. One of the most challenging aspects of toxic relationships is recognizing them for what they are. We often make excuses for the toxic behavior of others, blaming ourselves or minimizing their actions. We may cling to the hope that things will change, that the person we love will suddenly transform into someone they're not. But the truth is, lasting change can only come from within. Setting boundaries is crucial in any relationship, but it's especially important in toxic relationships. This means learning to say no without guilt, expressing your needs assertively, and refusing to tolerate disrespectful behavior. It's about protecting your emotional well-being and prioritizing your own self-care. Sometimes, the healthiest choice is to walk away from a toxic relationship altogether. Chapter 5. Ignoring health, the high cost of neglecting your body and mind. Let's talk about the foundation of your life, your health. It's easy to take our health for granted, especially when we're young and feel invincible. But the truth is, our bodies and minds are our most valuable assets. Ignoring your health is like driving a car with a slow leak in the tire. You might get away with it for a while, but eventually, it's going to catch up with you. Think about it. Without your health, everything else in life becomes more challenging. Your energy levels plummet, your mood suffers, and your ability to focus and concentrate deteriorates. Ignoring your health is like setting yourself up for a future filled with limitations and regrets. One of the most common ways we neglect our health is through poor nutrition. We live in a world of fast food, processed snacks, and sugary drinks. It's easy to fall into the trap of convenience, but these dietary choices have consequences. They contribute to weight gain, chronic diseases, and a general feeling of sluggishness. Another culprit is lack of exercise. In today's sedentary world, it's easier than ever to spend hours sitting at a desk or on the couch, but our bodies were designed to move. Regular physical activity is essential for maintaining a healthy weight, reducing stress, improving sleep, and boosting our overall mood. And let's not forget about mental health. Stress, anxiety, and depression are rampant in our fast-paced society. Outro: unleash your potential. Break free from these deadly habits. We've covered a lot of ground today, but the key takeaway is this. Your habits shape your destiny. The choices you make every day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you close your eyes at night, determine the trajectory of your life. Breaking free from these deadly habits isn't easy, but your future self will thank you. Start today by identifying one habit you can change and take action. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. We are all in this together, striving for growth, fulfillment, and a life lived to the fullest.